يا نور الهلال أقبل تعال فالشوق طال.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I'm Farhan Rahman from grade 7 from SCIL Defense Campus. Today I will be telling you about this honorable companion of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. His name was Mus'ab bin Umayr radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, and he was from the tribe of Quraysh. He was born and brought up in wealth and grew up in luxury. His rich parents lavished a great deal of care and attention on him. He wore the most expensive clothes and wore the most expensive perfumes. Yemeni shoes were then considered to be very elegant, and it was his privilege to have the very best of these. As a youth, he was admired by the Quraysh nobility not only for his good looks and elegance, but also for his keen mind and eloquent speech. When the Prophet ﷺ declared the teachings of Islam publicly, Mus'ab radiyallahu ta'ala anhu also became interested. Mus'ab radiyallahu ta'ala anhu also became a Muslim. When the news spread and eventually reached his mother, who chained him in their house with the intention of making him give up Islam, Mus'ab radiyallahu ta'ala anhu stayed steadfast and went through hunger and torture until he was later able to escape and migrate to Abyssinia when the first Muslims migrated. Later, he again returned to Makkah, and when one day approached the gathering of the Prophet ﷺ, Muslims who were sitting around the Prophet ﷺ lowered their heads with grief when they saw him wearing rough, worn-out garments, as they were accustomed to his former appearance before Islam, when his clothes, his hair, his perfume, everything was outstanding. The Prophet ﷺ, however, smiled and said, "I saw Mus'ab here, and there was no youth more petted by his parents than he." Then he abandoned all that for the love of Allah and His Prophet. He was also known as the first ambassador of Islam because the Prophet ﷺ chose him and sent him to Yathrib to instruct the Muslims there the new religion and to ask them to join their ranks. He was also known as a Quran reciter, and he achieved unparalleled success in converting people to Islam. He also had the privilege of starting the Jummah congregation and led it as well. He was not just able to convert common people, but was successful in converting the leaders of the community as well. Mus'ab bin Umayr radiyallahu ta'ala anhu actively took part in the Battle of Badr, which took place in the second year of Hijrah. He was given the honor of carrying the flag of the Muslim army. In the Battle of Uhud, in the third year of Hijrah, he was again granted this honor. In this battle, he was struck on his right hand and it was cut off. But Mus'ab radiyallahu ta'ala anhu did not let the Muslim flag fall. He held it with his left hand and leaned on it. The enemy then struck his left hand and it was cut off, so he held it with his upper arms to his chest. The enemy struck him the third time with the spear, and the spear went through him and he was martyred. Unconditional surrender to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is what I learned from him. What a rich young man he was, and what a luxurious life. We today are hardly ever ready to leave our comfort zones, if required, to fully absorb and practice the teachings of our deen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the strength and iman of this most honorable companion. Ameen.